What's up guys, this is Alan from YuGiOPRODeck. Just want to quickly say thanks for all the feedback on the Dark Crisis booster box opening. I think going forward I'm going to run these on a schedule, so at the moment I'm thinking every Monday and Friday I'll upload a video. So you should be seeing this on Monday and part 2 of this unboxing should be on the Friday. And I'm going to try to stick to that schedule as much as I can. So for this video we're on Pharonic Guardian 24 pack hobby box. Of course, because it's 24 pack, that means I'm guaranteed a specific secret rare. So I went over this in the Dark Crisis booster box, but if you get a 24 pack hobby box versus a 36 card booster box, 36 pack booster box, you can essentially guarantee what secret rare you get. So for this, the two secret rares are Ring of Destruction and Lava Golem. And because it's 24 pack, there's a Ring of Destruction in this, otherwise it would be Lava Golem. So overall in Pharonic Guardian there's a lot of good cards to potentially pull. Definitely a lot of good cards in terms of gold format to potentially pull. So the big names would be Don Zalug, Helpowemmer, Reaper on the Nightmare Wheel, Metamorphosis. That's a big one from this set. I mean, Metamorphosis is still a relatively highly valued card. I think it's a common in this, and I think it still goes for around $10. It's I think I got one reprint, I think, in Legendary Collection Kaiba. And that's been the only reprint it's ever received. So with that, let's get straight into this and burst open Pharonic Guardian. So I'm hoping to get some decent pulls out of this. I would really like to get a Metamorphosis. But cards like Don Zalug, which are ultra rare, would also be really welcome as well. So even though this is less cards than Dark Crisis, I'm still going to split it into two. This half will be the first video and this half will be the second video. So it's going to be 12 packs for this video. So let's jump right into it and see what we get. In Dark Crisis, the last pack was our secret rare, so I'll be curious to see what pack the secret rare crops up in now. Shape Snatch, a really memed card. Level 5, 1200 attack, 1700 defense. Absolutely terrible, but really memed. Needle Sealing. Ooh, this is also a good card in gold format. Oh, little scuff on the card. It's really strange. You can activate this card only when there are 4 or more monsters on the field. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field. Royal Keeper. Bottomless Shifting Sand. And Mirage of Nightmare, super rare. I think this card is banned. During your opponent's standby phase, draw cards until your hand has 4 cards. During your standby phase, randomly discard the same number of cards you drew with this card's effect to the graveyard. So yeah, this card is currently banned, and I think it'll forever remain banned unless it gets some sort of errata. This is just far too powerful for archetypes like Burning Abyss, who really rely on discarding cards, so this will be way too powerful in those type of decks. Soul Eater, Arsenal Bug, Royal Tribute. I currently use this in my Gravekeeper deck. And Raigeki Break. Discard 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to destroy 1 card on the field. Also decent in gold format. And I actually don't have any of those, so it's handy to get one. So, Mirage of Nightmare, super rare. Call of the Mummy. I currently use this in my Vampire deck. I don't think it's actually used for some of the gold format decks, but I've always liked it. You get a free Vampire Lord out of it, but it can also be an extremely dead draw. If there is no monster on your side of the field, you can special summon 1 zombie type monster from your hand. You can use this effect once per turn. So if you draw this without having any actual zombie monsters in your hand, it's completely dead draw. Patchy. Shape Snatch. Some of these cards are relative. Oh god, these cards are in poor condition. Look at this ridge at the top. That is really disappointing. Hopefully that won't be a common trend for the rest of the packs. Needle Sealing. Pharaoh's Treasure. Rare card. Dark Coffin. There's Lakuda, Gravekeeper's Assailant, Dark Snake Syndrome. Hopefully that was a one-off pack where the cards were damaged like that. And hopefully it won't be present in the rest of the packs. These packs can be quite finicky to open as well. Exact same thing on this one. An Owl of Luck, a Man with Budget, Cabazools, Card Shuffle, and King Wang Fu. King Tiger Wang Fu. This is actually a pretty decent card in Go format as well. As long as this card remains face up in the field, all monsters with an attack equal to 1400 or less that are normal summoned or special summoned are automatically destroyed. See about the slight bit of damage. Dark Snake Syndrome, Affinity, Non-Aggression Area, Charm. Okay, much better condition so far. YGOPRODeck, Pyramid Energy. I actually don't know what this card is. Increase the attack of all face-up monsters on your side of the field by 200 points until the end phase of the turn this card is activated, or increase the defense by 500 points. Huh. I don't think I've ever come across that card before. Bottomless Shifting Sand, an Owl of Luck, and Newdoria. When this card is sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, select one monster on the field and destroy it. I've actually been looking for one of these. This is quite a decent card back in Go format times, so I'm happy to pull that because I was actually looking for one of these. Timidity, Aggression Area, Charm, Pyroclock of Destiny. I think this is used in final countdown decks. Move the turn count forward by 1. Such a strange card to come across an effect like that. Claw Scorpion, Swarm, Narrow Pass, Molten Behemoth, also level 5, 2200 defense, and Gravekeeper's Chief, super rare. Currently use this in my Gravekeeper's deck. Don't think it's optimal. Decent effect. Once you tribute summon him, you can special summon the Gravekeepers from the graveyard. That's a nice pull. Pyroclock of Destiny again, different dimension, capsule, Swarm of Locust, and Secret Pass to the treasures. So let's sleeve up that Chief. So Chief and Mirage Nightmare so far. Some really cool cards in Pharonic Guardian. Big fan of the set. Card Shuffle. Scorpion and Dark Designator. Declare one monster card name. If the declared card is in your opponent's deck, add one of that card to your opponent's hand. Can't figure out a good reason for this. Maybe with the Link Duo, so you can discard it, or card destruction. Dimension Capsule, Swarm, Secret Pass, Dice Jar. Okay, D-Tribe, Birdface, Rite of Spirit, Cobra Jar, and Moisture Creature. If you tribute summon this monster by offering 3 monsters on the field as tribute, destroy all magic and trap cards on your opponent's side of the field. Such a strange looking card. Nightmare Horse. This is part of the fusion for Reaper and the Nightmare, even though Reaper and the Nightmare is commonly summoned with Metamorphosis. Trap Dust Shoot, Gravekeeper's Curse, and Venerate Courage. Really common Duel Links cards when Duel Links launch. Increase the attack of all monsters by 200 points. I remember everyone was running this when Duel Links just came out. Swarm of Scarabs, Narrow Pass, Molten Behemoth. Yeah, there's marks on every one of these cards, and it's nearly the same location in every pack. So that is really unfortunate. Maybe it's whatever way it was factory pressed, because I don't think the box itself looks damaged. There doesn't seem to be any indents that would have damaged the packs. So that's a little bit disappointing, but let's live with it and move on. D-Tribe, Birdface, and Wandering Mummy. I'm just glad this isn't a first edition box, because if this was first edition, the value of these cards would just fall through the floor because of these damages. Okay, 4 packs left. Oh hey, Metamorphosis! Oh, I'm so happy with that pull. Brilliant. So this card has always held its value. It's roughly a $10 card, I think. Offer 1 monster on your side of the field as a tribute. Special summon 1 fusion monster of the same level and face-up attack or defense position. Monsters used for a tribute summon that are offered as a tribute due to their card effects are excluded. I believe this is banned. Extremely powerful card. Couldn't be run nowadays. But really happy to pull this. I'm actually going to sleeve that as well. Servant, Disturbance, Gravekeeper's Guard. Oh, and Guardian Sphinx. I almost forgot that there was a potentially foil card in this pack, because I was so happy to pull Metamorphosis. But ultra rare Guardian Sphinx. You can flip this card in face down defense position once per turn during your main phase. 2400 defense. When this card is flip summoned, return all monsters on your opponent's side of the field to the hand. But it does need a tribute, so yeah, I'm not too sure how decent this card was. Curse of Aging, Yummy Ship, also used in Duel Links heavily when it launched. Giant Axe Mummy, Vassal. That's Guardian Sphinx, Ultra Rare, and Metamorphosis. So that's 1 Metamorphosis. I would not mind getting more. Disturbance Strategy, Guard, Hieroglyph, YuGiOh, and Jewels of Direct Demise. Time Eater, Needle Wall, Spear Soldier, and Reasoning. So just 2 more packs left. Hopefully we get something decent. Still hoping for that Dunzalug. Hieroglyph, Hyrule, Buster Wrencher, Poison Mummy, and Primiturtle. Heavily used card in my Vampire Goat deck. Really good when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard from battle. Special summon a zombie type monster with a 2000 or less defense from your deck, which includes of course Vampire Lord. So this is a great way to get Vampire Lord out. Shooting Mask, Time Eater, Needle Wall, Caraville Omen. Ooh, this pack's up in front of hurt. Ride of Spirit, Cobra Jar. Oh, Metamorphosis, another one. Woohoo, happy with that. Always a good card to pull. Servant and Reckless Greed, of course, commonly used in Exodia decks back then. Yummy Ship, Giant Axe Mummy, Vassal, Tootin' Mask. So that's a second Metamorphosis, really happy with that. Besides the card damage, which is a bit disappointing, I'm happy with the pulls overall. So we got 2 Metamorphosis, which I'm really happy about. Guardian Sphinx Ultra Rare, Chief, and Mirage and Nightmare Super Rares. So really happy with those pulls. And we're still waiting on the Secret Rare. I wonder will it be the last pack like Dark Crisis. Okay guys, until next time when we'll continue opening Pharonic Guardian. See you then.